Brad Shoemaker.
Hi, Ben.
Tell me everything you know about Dust.
Dust? It does weird things to you?
Yeah? Do you think this guy's a dust head?
Probably. Judging by his hair, his cracking hairstyle.
This is...
And what is he wearing?
This is a future...
That's not a shirt.
Coat. Future game.
No,
it's
under the coat. The coat I'm fine with.
Yeah, it's a bunch of straps of leather, it looks like.
I thought it was like petroleum or something.
But it's attached to his skin.
Weird black stuff smeared all over his abdomen.
This is a sequel to Prototype.
Okay.
No, this is Phantom Dust.
Phantom Dust?
For the original Xbox.
Do you mean the Xbox One?
I'm playing it on an Xbox One. It was originally made for an Xbox.
I see.
One.
I'm gonna stop making that dumb joke.
We as an industry must move past this.
As a people?
Yes.
We should, as a culture, we need to stop making the dumb Xbox One joke.
So
yeah, this is free.
Yeah, Microsoft put this out. So originally they announced a sequel. So this game came out, I should have looked it up.
Like 02 or something?
Yeah, 02, let's say.
Sometime during the brief period of time that the Xbox existed.
Kind of a cult classic, and they announced a sequel a little while ago.
Yeah, 2-3 years ago.
But they haven't really talked about that since. It's kind of in development hell.
Well, it came out, I think roughly a year ago, that the small developer that was making the sequel had shut down.
Yeah.
And that they had lost the contract or whatever happened exactly. The game was no longer being made, and people were bummed.
Yeah.
Because apparently people like Phantom Dust.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I'd never even heard of it.
Yeah, I was only vaguely aware of it. But yeah, like when they announced that sequel, like a certain small number of people lost their shit at a new Phantom Dust.
So they kind of just announced this HD remake, and then it was out.
Yeah.
Very suddenly. You can get it for free on Xbox One or Windows 10. And it's pretty cool. I'm about an hour and a half into this game, into the single player. So it's still a little bit of a tutorial, but basically it is a third-person shooter with skills that you build a deck with.
So there's action in this game, because all I had ever heard was it was a card game of some sort.
So it kind of has two parts to it.
So I didn't expect like action-y anything.
It plays a little bit like those Gundam games, you know, the third-person 2-on-2 or whatever.
It's gonna smile and nod like I know what you're talking about.
Or Virtual On.
Okay, yes, all right.
And you kind of build your deck of skills, and then when you spawn into the game, they start populating randomly with those little orbs you see on the ground.
Okay. So not card game in the Magic the Gathering sense.
No.
It's more just like building a deck to
choosing your powers.
Equip stuff on yourself.
You'll see red, which are offense spells, blue, which are defense spells. I have a wall here, which you can block spells with. And all the spells have different, it's kind of hard to, I'll hover over this one. So you see, this costs 4 spell points. You can see I have 5 in the meter in the bottom right there. It does 4 damage, and it's a mine. So I can pick it up by pressing any of the 4 face buttons, and then I activate it by pressing it. I accidentally hit Y there. So get up to 4 again. Oh no, that's it. It doesn't really look like a mine, it's more of an explosion. This one's a lot more straightforward.
Piece of ice.
Piece of ice, cost 0, strength 2, freezes target skill buttons, and you'll see medium. So that's important here because different spells, oh, my friend died. It's a 2-on-2. A lot of these are 2-on-2, but different spells will have different effectiveness at different ranges. So if you see my reticle around him is yellow,
okay,
that means I'm medium distance away from him.
Got it.
And this will hurt him if I just stop talking and
like a medium spell will
damage
hit
him
at medium range.
Yeah, you'll see if I get too close, it goes orange. That's a close range.
Too
if
close?
I get too far, it's
okay. That's just the range indicator.
So I'm trying to see if he's going to shoot another spell here. I can block it. There we go. And now I'm going to get up on him. That didn't really do anything. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get this guy. So this one's, oh God, okay. Well, I'm gonna focus here.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me how cool this fucking decrepit highway we're fighting on is.
It's pretty post-apocalyptic.
Yep.
It's got holes in it. That's kind of cool.
Yep.
I guess. It seems destructible. You don't see that every day.
Okay, I'm just gonna work through these guys. So in these tutorial missions, you don't really have access to a deck. You just kind of get whatever powers they lay out in front of you. And because of that, I don't really know what's what does what damage, what's good to do. But later on, I haven't unlocked it yet, but you'll be able to like build decks with different types of skills, whatever style you want. You can kind of focus on long range, short range. And then there's different schools associated with each spell. There's like School of Nature, Psi, Elevation or something, and basically you can have a certain number of schools per deck. So the starter deck that you kind of get in multiplayer allows you 2. So you can kind of mix and match. Think of it sort of like colors in Magic the Gathering. If you kind of know, they'll kind of orchestrate what your play style is going to be. So nature is kind of all about controlling the areas around you with short and long range stuff that affects the environment, which is what I was kind of playing most of online.
I'm way into this font work.
Yes.
This is very much a 15-year-old game.
Yes.
Menus look bad back then. I don't know if you've gone back to a lot of PS2, Xbox era games recently.
This menu is pretty good because if you click Help and Support, it brings you to the French Xbox website.
Wow.
It launches into Microsoft Edge.
That's also pretty awesome.
So this is kind of the hub world. Story so far is you and your friend Edgar here are rescued from tombs, and neither of you have memories. It's way in the future, and this dust has kind of coated the earth, so all humans are underground.
A phantom dust?
A phantom dust, but certain people can use the dust to their advantage and make spells out of it. They are called espers.
Oh, I can use dust, all right.
Yeah, if you use enough dust, you'll be able to do magic.
I think that's how it works.
So you kind of most of the game takes place in this little hub world, and then you go and meet with your dude, and he says, hey, I've got a mission for you. Scout Sama has reported a new skill, one that erases skills. Support Sama in the research of this new skill. And so it kind of gives you your objective here and information if you've tried before. And eventually you get to pick which partner comes with you. And there's a bunch of different dudes, all with different abilities. These beginning missions, it kind of automatically selects your dude for you.
That seems bad. Buildings just falling apart.
I really do like the look of these levels.
It's grungy.
Yeah, it's grungy. They feel like real places that are totally decrepit. That guy kind of looks like a cooler Duke Nukem.
Cyberpunk Duke Nukem.
Okay, so there's a lot of different spells in this game. I believe I read online that there are 450.
Jeez.
I've seen about 30.
Do you know who made this? Where it came
Panzer
from?
Dragoon, the dude who made Panzer Dragoon.
No kidding.
Yes.
Oh shit.
This
okay,
was
that's
his
kind
follow-up
of
to Panzer
that
Dragoon.
kind of explains maybe not everything, but like kind of where the cult sort of cult classic vibe came from.
You've got to jump.
I mean that just places this game in that weird category of like
yes.
of like Sega Castaway fans,
Yes.
Like the like kind of
the stalwart
Sega like I'm sure you've heard us espouse that theory before, right? About the Xbox becoming like the new Dreamcast.
Oh yes. Oh god, he deflected me. So you can kind of lock on and then break your lock. So if you want to run back to where your orbs spawn. Some of these fights seem very hard. Like enemies can be really good at deflecting and dodging your stuff. That guy just looks like a tomb.
Yeah.
Get up close and look at him. Oh yeah, there's friendly fire, by the way.
Some kind of mystical jukebox or something?
This is the jukebox that Brendan Fraser plays in The Mummy.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, this guy's just kind of floating around. Oh yeah, so you see he shot me with a spell and I lost one of my spells.
I think he shot you with Tiger Slayer.
Did it say that somewhere?
That's what
There's
it
a
said.
lot going on
That's what it
in
said
this
when you
UI,
got hit.
and it's very hard to track exactly what's
Yeah.
happening to you at some times.
I assume that was the name of the spell he hit you with.
Yeah. So let me get back up here. I'm also not, oh God. I'm not reading the spells as I get them, so I don't know what's close range and what's far range, and that's kind of a big deal. So this one's medium.
This one's fire.
It did. gonna get this guy. I'm gonna get him right now.
Got him. 4 damage.
Sweet. Only gotta do that like 6 more times.
What is that? Is that number range?
Where?
Keeps changing?
Yes, that is how far away they are in, let's say units.
Yeah, some arbitrary unit.
Some spells are single use. Blaster is not, so I can just keep kind of blasting them once I get up to 4 mana. There's destruction in the environment. There are different types of spell. There's piercers, which kind of go through stuff. There's explosive stuff that will knock down pathways and kind of cause environmental change. The main draw of this game definitely does seem to be the multiplayer. The story stuff seems fine, let's say. Serviceable. He's only got 2 health left.
Okay.
So a lot of the times you'll just have to cycle through and pick up everything because they won't spawn new ones until the old ones are gone. So if you don't have any good spells out, you're just gonna wanna collect them all and get new spells out, splash down.
So to clarify, the spells that are spawning on the ground are only spells that are in your deck, is that right?
Typically, yes, but since it's a tutorial...
Well, yeah.
Oh, I lost my offense spell. God, that's very annoying. Piece of fire. More like a piece of cake.
Right. I like your optimism. And then what? They've added microtransactions, I hear. I mean, whatever. I can't knock it too much. I mean, it's a free game, you know.
Yes.
Like they put it out for free, so sure, if you're gonna put some card packs or whatever in there, that's fine.
I did it. I've supported Santa. Yeah. So let's hop out and look at this stuff.
Plus, like, you know, I guess good on them for even doing this, you know, after they killed off that new game. Like, they could have just, like, said, forget Phantom Dust.
So check this out.
And people would have been sad.
There's a shop, which was originally in the game. This is where you can kind of buy skills to build your deck. There's attack, defense, erase, status, special, and environmental. Special are like dodges and levitate. And you'll see the different symbols which match up with the different schools. Like, this is the Psi, this is nature. But then,
yes,
online store.
Aha. Hey, look at that.
Check this out. So there is a free $0.00.
What is this mysterious future hieroglyph? It looks like an S with a line through it. I don't understand what that
Zenny.
means.
It's like Zenny, but with it's super Zenny.
It's like bottle caps?
Yeah.
Something like that?
They're like the Nuka caps.
Okay.
Zenny.
Got it.
There's a free pack you can buy, which kind of is your starter pack or arsenal. So decks are arsenal cases. You can't even start fighting unless you have an arsenal case, which you outfit with different spells.
Okay.
And different arsenal cases will let you have different schools, which are the types that I mentioned earlier. So you can buy them for credits, which you earn in the game. You can see I'm at like 6,000 or something just from playing single player stuff. But then you can, of course, go to the online store and buy some credits, some cards. Look, 1 copy of all 300 base skills for $7.
Okay.
And then you also unlock rare skill cards by doing story missions and by beating opponents.
Seems fairly reasonable, I guess.
Look, 5,000 credits for $1, that'll buy you, I mean, skills are not expensive.
Right.
You can put up to 3 of the same skill in your deck. So let's kind of look at the deck stuff. So this is my arsenal. These are my skills. Red is offense, you know, defense, and then these are like special stuff. And then aura particles are sort of like mana. Basically, you can, every time you use one, your maximum mana goes up by 1. So you'll be able to easily throw out higher level spells or launch a bunch of low level spells. And then I've got stuff that like increases your level by 2 or doubles your level if your level is at least 10. Some healing, so this is a very basic deck I just kind of whipped together. You want to take it for a spin?
Sure. I kind of want to see what Fortress of Iron is like.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Matchmaking, I should mention, we are playing the Xbox One version. Word of mouth is that the PC matchmaking is busted.
Do you know if they match with each other? I'm guessing no.
I don't know. It does have crossplay, which I should mention. So you can bring your PC save to Xbox and vice versa. Toggle monsters.
And then they have different names?
I don't know what that is.
What is happening here?
But I play cuff button. I'm a cuff button man.
Yeah.
He's got a roll.
I heard that about you.
Oh look, there's already dudes in my game. So this is a free-for-all. We're all gonna be running around trying to murder each other. So these white ones are the aura particles. You can see them increasing my maximum level in that ring there. And then I can pick these up. These don't look like my skills. So sometimes I get skills that aren't in my deck.
Huh.
Like reincarnation.
That's interesting.
Oh!
Holy crap. Wow. That was,
Fuck yeah.
That was effective.
Reincarnation rules.
That was cool.
So the basic gameplay loop seems to, oh god, be kind of, you know, run in there, do some spells, run back to your area, get some new spells. I don't know. See, what I don't like about this game is I don't know what any of my spells are going to do right now. So I might as well do them, right? So now I used trance. Okay, my attack is 2. You can see by my health bar there. Yeah. Oh god. Don't know what that person just did to me, but I am leaving. Let's go back and get some more. I don't have no offense spells right now. Okay, here we go.
Agonies of death.
It's not letting me use it. It says it costs 0. Oh god, I forgot my trance. Now I'm gonna use disintegrate once he stops blinking.
Is that an AoE?
I think I lowered everyone's level to 0.
Oh.
Including my own. So yeah, it seems like I definitely don't have Thieving Imp, but it gave it to me. I've played this game for like 2.5 hours and I feel like I don't understand it at all sometimes.
Okay, good. It's not just me.
No, because like, I understand the core loop, so that guy's gonna kind of camp up there. He's got some ranged stuff. I'm just trying to build my levels back up and get some offensive spells that I can use. I don't know what Fusion's gonna do. Maybe I should try using them on people, or reading them. Maybe I should try reading them, Brad.
Can't. It's a quick look. Quick look. You can't stop for nothing.
Okay, good point.
You can totally stop.
It does rain damage. Okay, I've used this one before. I just need 5 hit points or spell points to do it. Oh god. Swarm of Moss.
Put him in a flash hole.
Medium, cost 3, strength 5. Great, I can do this.
Oh no. No more flash hole.
Man.
What is Melon Kimchi doing all this time? Just hanging out?
Yeah.
Getting spells, I guess.
Like I've won quite a few games of this. I've played, you know, maybe 10 matches or so. I always, or I should say, I never really feel like I fully know what I'm doing. But I'm kind of faking it until I make it.
Sure.
So now I have Maramusa Blade. So I'm gonna try and get him on this guy. Oh, they're just all chasing each other around. Oh, I missed. And that was a one-time spell. Do not happen again. No, please, please. Paralyzed barrier doesn't do anything if they're not hitting you.
Oh no.
I died?
You're out.
I died.
That's okay. You gave it your best shot.
A little spectating here, can I believe? Great.
I wonder if they'll put out any of their other first-party Xbox stuff.
Yeah.
Now that they've done this.
What would you like to see?
I don't know. I'm trying to think what they even did. You know, maybe they don't need to after all. I can't think of anything. I mean, I can think of a bunch of games, you know, like Blood Wake, Fusion Frenzy,
Hell yeah.
Blinks.
What was the one with the like 4 different elements and you were a dude with a bow staff?
Oh gosh. That wasn't Azaric, was it?
Maybe. I remember seeing that for the first time and having my mind blown.
And then what was the game with the lizard? Brute Force?
Yep.
Yeah.
Brute Force.
Like that's kind of what I could think of from the original Xbox. So yeah, maybe they don't need to put any of those games out.
You know what? Let's back up into the single player for a bit. I just want to show a little more calm scenario. Here we go. Oh, we already did that one. Reports have come in about a memory box containing a registration list of some kind. Okay, I have to find the box. Help Edgar find the box. I've heard this story is actually pretty good and it gets kind of wild with twists and turns, so I'm actually interested in checking it out. It doesn't seem too long. I feel like I'm about a quarter of the way through it.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. Like I said, I believe the main draw of these games are the multiplayer.
Okay.
Get as far away as you can and then attack, like he says. We're gonna dash.
60,000 seems pretty far.
Yeah. Now I just gotta wait for Edgar to do his thing. That barrier. See, this is another issue with this game. Sometimes it seems that the story missions that aren't just kill this dude and you have to rely on your AI to do something can go a little weird because the AI sometimes gets caught like wandering around up there. Here we go.
Falling off an overpass.
Come on, Edgar. Do your thing. I'm far away.
Edgar's like, nope, I'm out.
Edgar. All right, well, I'm just gonna go rush this guy. Edgar's not gonna do anything about it. Oh, God. What do we got? Bullet. Bullet of fire. Oh God. So that happens quite frequently is I will go to use an ability and be next to an orb and instead replace my old ability with the new one that I've just picked up. Because to activate and to pick up an ability are the same button. Okay. I'm gonna dash in and attack. And he's just gonna roll. Brad, I changed my mind. This game sucks.
Yeah, you've had enough.
This game seems like if I got it for Christmas or a birthday, I would put 1,000,000 hours into it, get really good at the multiplayer, and just like only remember the last 20 hours of me playing it, which is like me wrecking floors online after getting really frustrated after kind of battling the controls and the bad co-op AI.
And then 15 years later, you would look back on that very fondly.
They got me.
They got you. They got you?
They got me.
They got you. Yep, he's staggering.
Yeah, same,
with
Edgar.
disbelief.
Same.
Good on them for putting this out.
Yeah, it's free.
That's cool.
I still am gonna put a little bit more time into it, but.
All right. Phantom Dust.
Thanks for checking out Phantom Dust for me on the Xbox One. It's an Xbox One game.